Marvin Dietsch, lieutenant, junior grade, and the history is very simple. I was on that ship for 3 straight years. Very active. It was Cold War, very intensive, and I was in Division 82 of Desron 8 destroyers on the Atlantic, and most of my active underway time was in the 6th Fleet. So I had 2 tours, 7-month tours in the Mediterranean during those 3 years. Had experiences in the North Atlantic, the Caribbean, and it was, I ended up, or those 3 years I have spent as repair division officer in the engineering department. So I had all the electricians and ship fitters in charge of the whaleboats and backup generators and all the ship repairs to keep it running. And that was my background in engineering, and it was a great experience, really. Probably well, it wasn't just the experience of, the duties that I had, but it was the exposure to, in my division of 32 men, I realized looking over the records that the backgrounds were just unbelievably different. I came from an Ohio farm. My father had an 800-acre apple orchard, and I grew up on a farm with farm work. I loved the outdoors. And what was really interesting was my first trip across the Atlantic, something was missing. Things were good, food was good, interesting work. We got 20 miles from Naples and I could smell land. And I suddenly realized that as a farm boy, I was addicted to the pollen, the smells of the country and land and the seasons. And in the ocean, there are no seasons. It's day or night, hot or cold, and either calm seas or very, very turbulent. But there's no seasons. You don't smell the pollens, and you have none of that. And I suddenly realized what that meant in my life. I chose not to make a career out of it, partially because of that, but also because I came from a very strong family background, and it proved out at that time that time at home with a family, if you were in the Navy, was very, very limited. And I chose not to go that route, even though there were some things I really liked, and I was doing some very interesting work. Had tremendous experiences with people from the Bronx and the East Coast and everywhere in the country, and that in itself was a truly education in itself. So it was a great learning experience in my life, and I feel indebted to the Navy for what they helped me in college and the experiences they gave me in my duties.